Hey guys, Terry here. It's a chilly Ohio morning. We had a little bit of rain overnight. It's supposed to warm up and be sunny this afternoon, so can't wait for that. But today I wanted to show you, we bought this a little while ago and I wanted to make a video. It's an Epson FastFoto 680W. There was a 640. This one is the next model, the next generation. 680, but I want to show you what you can do with it. It's a very fast photo scanner, and we have a lot of family photos that I want to scan, have them digitally saved. So we had a Best Buy rewards and we decided to use it and put towards this printer. So at the time we bought it, it was $5.99. I see that the Epson website and the Best Buy website now have it listed for $4.99, $100 off. So as typical, when you buy something, you know, you look a few months later and the price of the electronic item has gone down in price. So it has dropped in price. I see Amazon. I have links on my website to all the things that I'll mention in this video. Amazon has it listed from anywhere from $4.99 to up over $1,000. So my link takes you to the one that I found that was the least inexpensive today when I posted this. But shop around and make sure that you find one that's less than $500. But let me show you what it can do. It installed very easily. I hooked it up with a USB cable. You can also do it wirelessly. The dots, if you do 300 dots per inch, which is a pretty small file, 300 dots per inch, it's 1 second per photo, and that's what I've got this set to. I have 12 photos in here. I wanted to show you that it can do 4x6s, 5x7s, and I believe you can do different sizes in it. So I'm going to try this one along with these 4x6s. You load it with the top edge, the photos facing up with the top edge going down. And so far the software was really easy to install and to use. So let me hit the start button here and it will open up the software. Now over on my computer it is asking for the name of the file. I'm trying to get you turned around here. It's asking for some information about the file because when you batch these in, it's nice to be able to give them a file name. So you would put in what year if you know what it is, or some naming convention. And then I'm just putting in today, and we'll call it this. I want it to create a new subfolder for this batch of pictures, but you could turn that off. And then I will just hit start. And before I hit start, I want you to see how fast it goes, because it is very fast. It's got a tray that it comes out of. Okay, so I'm going to hit start, and then it will pull these in. Okay, so that was just a little, I don't know how many seconds that was. It was very quick. And then it says, do you want to do more, or I'll just say done, and then it brings them up in the folder that you set up. You can share these. I also told it to do the enhancing and just replace the file. You could also have it have the original, the enhanced one, and then it also scans what's on the back if there is anything on the back. So for example, this one, I had these printed from Snapfish, so it's got the date and time on there. So it's handy that it picks up the back of the photo too, but you can turn that off. You can share it to email, you can share it to Evernote. When it scans, you can have it sent to your Google Drive or Dropbox. So it's a really customizable, easy to use. The online help is really good. The settings, I'll take you through the settings. You can tell it where you want the photos to store. You can tell it to prompt you when you're batching them in. the enhancements. It's got auto enhance, remove red eye, and restored faded colors. You can either apply it directly to the scanned photo or have it saved as a second copy. You can tell it to be 300 dots per inch, 600, or 1200. So keep in mind that the more dots that you have it scan, the larger your file will be. So for my family photos, I'll probably do them at 300 or 600. You can save it as a JPEG or a TIFF. You can tell it to auto rotate. I mean, you're scanning it. I don't know that it needs to auto rotate. Sometimes your photos can be curled. You can tell it to fix the brightness on that, because if it's curled and the scanner puts a shadow on it, it can correct that somehow magically. Reducing lines and streaks. So they say that after scanning 300 photos, you do want to clean off the rollers and the scanner, whatever the scan, I guess it's like a mirror. So to do that, you open up this gray, press this gray button, and the machine will open up. And then I'll just take you over here. You can see that there are like a little scanner there. It's kind of a mirror. You just wipe that off and you make sure that the rollers, I saw on their website they've got replacements for the rollers too, so I don't know if those go bad. Probably over the years, maybe they dry out. So you just snap that back in. It also has a carrier sheet, so that if you do have a photo that is damaged, or maybe it's sticky because you took it out of a photo album, you can put your photos in this scanning sheet and then feed them down through. So they say for, you know, something that's valuable or damaged or sticky, this carrier sheet will let it go through and scan safely. So that's handy to have. This unit, I think we looked at 3 different ones. This one is meant for photos, but it also scans documents. It saves it as a PDF, or I think it said it could go into Word too. Yeah. But yeah, it does documents also. There's 2 different softwares, but the scanner works for both documents and photos. So I love that about it. I'm trying to think of what else to tell you. When it uploads, you can have it go to Google Docs or Dropbox. I mentioned that it saves it as a JPEG or a TIFF. It works on all size photos. Let me show you the directory that it put them under here. On my computer, it put it under Pictures, and then under FastFoto, and then here's the pictures that it did. So you can see it did the front and the back, and then here's the 5x7 that it did. So, I mean, here's the original. There's the original, and there's the one. So, I mean, I think it brightened it up. And I just think it works very quickly. You can name the files conveniently, and it just works really well. So I'll have links on my website, like I said, to all the information. You know, look for the price to keep coming down, because that's what happens with electronics. And I do highly recommend it. So if you find these tips handy, please subscribe to my channel or give the video a like. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks.